Hey guys, Cobra Kai here, and we got Cobra Kai Season 2, Episode 8, Glory of Love. So this episode starts off with Johnny dreaming about Miguel's mom. And then, yeah, it's just, you could tell my voice there. So when he actually goes to Miguel, goes to get his mom's door, she's not there because she's on a date with this guy named Graham. So, yeah. So, Daniel is still trying to make up with Amanda after last episode, but it's not going anywhere, so he's been he's been living with his mom Lucille. And Robbie and Sam are dating, and they want to keep it, and they want to tell the people. And also, Mitra's like, hey, this is the mail we've been looking all over for it. And Robbie is the one that put it there. So, yeah. So, Miguel is trying to put Johnny on. Actually, they're all like, where's Mr. Sensei Kreese? And it's like, Mr. Kreese had to leave. So, yeah. So, he's like, hey, do you want to go on a dating app? He's like, okay. So, he's tries to go on a dating app. He goes on multiple women. He goes on women who has kids. But then he's like, I have kids. When I put my elbow into him, it's like, come on, Johnny. And then there's one girl from season 1, episode 1, that mean lady who told Johnny to put Johnny put her with the TV on the other side of the door when she went on the other side. And she says, I'm done with these apps, and Johnny finally calls her a B word. And yeah, and then he starts hanging out with this other girl when Graham, Carmen's boyfriend, says that he'll sleep with her and then dump her. So Johnny's like, I cannot deal with this injustice, and he starts flirting with other women. And actually, Graham starts flirting with other women, and he's like, I cannot deal with this injustice. So he leaves the date that he's on to say, hey Graham, stay away from Carmen. And he's like, stay away from Carmen. And he's like, yeah. So, and then Sam and Miguel and Tori are at a roller rink. They're like this place that Tori works at, and Sam thinks she's a bad person. Thinks that she's a bad person, and thinks that Miguel should not be with her. And when he reveals that she's a part of Cobra Kai, she said figures that she would be a part of Cobra Kai. So yeah. So when Tori sees Sam and Miguel talking, she tries to butt in front of Sam and Robbie, and then Sam gets back at her, and Sam gets blamed for the incident, and they get kicked out. Robbie tries to explain that Tori was the one that attacked them, but Tori does an evil smirk while Sam is leaving. So we can already see that Tori is becoming a bad person, just like Sam said. And at the end of the episode, we see Johnny ask Carmen out on a date, and she says, are you asking me on a date? And he says, what if I am? And that's how the episode ends. And also, Daniel and Amanda do make up. They flash back to when they first started their first grand opening, and we're in the car together, and then they get into the same car and have the same tequila and start kissing each other. And that's the episode ends with the Johnny stuff. But this episode was a really good episode to enjoy. We can already see the start of what Sam said about Tori being a bad person, and we can already see her becoming a bad person. And I really like Johnny and Miguel's mom but the beginning was just so weird. Him fantasizing about her, them kissing and them doing karate and her, it's just weird. Johnny, I think that's one of the weirdest dreams you've ever had. I think that's the weirdest dreams that we've seen. It's just so weird. I'm glad that Johnny got the girl in the end, but just so weird. So, this has been Cobra Kai, Season 1, Season 2, Episode 8. So, I'll see you in the penultimate episode, Cobra Kai, Season 2, Episode 9, then the finale, Season 2, Episode 10, and then will be finally time to review the current Season 3, that just appeared on Netflix. So, see you guys in those two reviews, and then I'll see you guys in Season 3.